Okay. All right, guys, I am back. Had a few technical difficulties, but I think we're good to go. For the two people that joined, can you guys hear me, see me, all that good stuff? Those of you joined, can you see me? Can you hear me? All that good stuff. Want to make sure that everything is going well, and you guys can actually hear me, so you can have it back on. All right, sweet. So I had to end the last one that I had programmed or scheduled with the technical difficulties. I don't know why it put it there, but we got a new one. It's up live. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove the previous one so that there's no confusion. This one here, we need to delete. And all right, sweet. All right, guys, welcome to the live chat. Of course, my name is Jorge, and you probably already know that. I like to do these probably every other second or third, Thursdays. And here I like to give away gift cards. And yes, I know these are O'Reilly's gift cards, guys. Had to get them last minute, and so this is the closest thing I have to me. So they are again O'Reilly's this time. But I do remember and I do listen to you guys, so I am going to try to get the Advanced Auto Parts gift cards for the next giveaway. And I've got a surprise because in this upload, I'm going to be giving away the second and only other official Jorge's Vlog cap. I only made 2 of these, and one, of course, is for me, and the other one is going to go to one of you lucky guys as a thank you for supporting me and for watching my videos and hopefully enjoying my videos. So stay tuned. I'll be giving this one away later on. It is a New Era snapback trucker hat with the embroidered Jorge's Vlogs logo. So stay tuned for this one, guys. I will be giving this one away. And of course, 2 $25 gift cards. So let's see if we can get at least a couple more people in. I want to try to get at least 5 people in, and usually thank those guys for being the first ones in by giving away the first one early on in the live stream. So we'll wait for a couple more people. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about kind of just what the status is from the title of this live of the Camaro. And last time that I showcased the Camaro on the channel, we were at Cletus and Cars, and we were trying out the new transmission tune. Yes, the transmission was working perfectly. We had adjusted the shift points slightly, but we didn't go as aggressive into them as we could have. The new 10 speeds are very limited in what tables you can actually modify. So we had a bunch of stuff that we had to try out and just kind of work our way slowly with these 10 speeds. At least and that's probably the best thing to do. My tuner is very methodical. He likes to, take it one step at a time until we get to the max time, best modifications we can do. So I ran the car, and the car didn't really seem to work any different. It ran very similar times. The DA was very similar, but it was a lot hotter. It was during the middle of the day, which to me shows some improvement. The car ran an 11.6 at about 121, 1160 at 121, actually 121, during the middle of the day in the heat at about 2:30 p.m. Whereas before, the best time it had ran was an 1169, 66 at about 120.7. So it definitely picked up some power for sure. Mile an hour went up, the time went down, and that was in the middle, a lot hotter middle of the day. So I know there was definitely a lot more in it, especially if we would have been able to run it later on in the night. One thing that I really wanted to do was try to get the RPM to shift, the RPMs, excuse me, the shift points to rev out a little bit higher to 6,500 RPMs, which in first gears they did, but second to third shift was still kind of lower. But I found on the way back home that you could actually paddle shift it up to 6,500 now. At least that was part of the changes that we made. So the next step is to probably go back to the track and see if we can do it manually with the paddles, letting it rev out to 6,500. And hopefully run the 11.5 that I've been wanting. Looks like we got 6 people on, so let's go ahead and do our very first giveaway for the $25 gift card. And for this one, what's up? What's going on, Joe? For this one, let's see. I usually ask a question for my first one, and usually the people that join in early are the ones that kind of have a good idea of watching my videos, so they definitely get a good idea of finding out what the answer is. And the first question is going to be related to the Mach 1, guys. And I'm going to type it into the chat box so that everyone sees it at the same time, because I know sometimes there's a lag or delay. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in the chat box, and hopefully everyone can see it. So keep an eye out on the chat box. Okay, here we go. And it is going up now. All right, so it's on the chat. The question is, what parts on the Mach 1 were sent to the painter to get repainted? So that is for, again, this. Joe, you're close. You're missing a part. There was 3 parts that were sent to the painter to get repainted. Come on, let's see if you guys can figure that out. What parts were sent off? So Joe, you're right. The wing was definitely repainted and the front bumper was repainted, but there was also something else that was sent to get repainted. All right, guys, if you're just joining in, I've typed up the question in the chat. So far, nobody's got it right yet, but the winner will be getting a $25 gift card. So the question is, what parts were sent off to the painter to get repainted? And it is 3 parts. 3 parts were sent off to get repainted on the Mach 1. Again, for those joining, I've typed up a question in the chat box, and it's going to be the first one to answer will get a $25 O'Reilly's gift card. And the question is, what parts were sent off to the painter to get repainted on the Mach 1? Joe, you were so close, man. So close. Gregory, that is one of them. You are correct. The trunk lid was one that was sent, one of the parts. But there are 3. So what are the 3? So the first person to give me all 3. Joe, you got it, man. The trunk lid was definitely for the holes. We got the front bumper and the wing. So congratulations, Joe. Come on, Gregory. You had it. All you had to do was put all three of them together. But Joe, there you go. You won yourself the gift card. The three pieces of from the Mach 1 that had to get repainted were the front bumper, the wing, and the rear trunk lid. And for those that didn't win, don't worry. We got one more gift card that will be given away later, as well as for those that are just joining us, the only other Jorge's Vlogs Shield logo cap. This is going to be given away later on as well. So congrats, man. Congrats. So we got one gift card out, one down, and one cap to go, guys. Woo! So like I was mentioning on the Camaro, guys, it is very close. I think for sure the next time out with similar DA, better weather, it will be running a 11.5. At least that's what I hope. I hope to run faster because I do have some mods coming. I have actually they're already here, and if you guys watch tomorrow's upload, then it should be up tomorrow. If you guys watch tomorrow's upload, you guys will actually get a sneak peek as to what I will be putting on the car, and I'm really excited. It's gonna really be fun. Test and experiment. I actually have two of the same parts made by two different people. So it's going to be a really good test to compare, one brand versus brand A versus brand B, and see, which one performs better, based on the data that HP Tuners gives me. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to make that video. It's going to be really, really exciting. But look out and keep an eye out for that video because it should help the car run a lot better and easily get me the 11.5 that I've been wanting. So that's where we're at with the Camaro, guys. We've got new parts coming in that we're going to be testing and trialing, and should go even faster. The weather's getting better, so that's also going to help for us to go faster. And once my drag radials go pretty much get wasted, which is probably any time the next few times we go to the track, I'll be getting a new pair of drag radials, a little lighter pair of drag radials, the ET Street R's, which are about 5 pounds lighter. So that should help out some even more. So I'm really excited. The Camaro is definitely going to be getting faster for sure. And I've kind of ironed out my path of what I'm going to go with. So we've got the mods that I'm going to be testing. That's one of them. We've got another part coming in, and I've already mentioned it of what I'm going to be doing. So I've got 2 throttle bodies. I don't even know why I'm trying to keep it from you guys. You guys are here on my live, so you guys get to hear about all this before everybody else does who just watches some of my videos. I actually have 2 throttle bodies that I'll be testing, and they are ZR1 LT5 throttle bodies, so the 95mm throttle bodies, and I've actually got 2 of them. I have a Prey Performance Ported LT5 throttle body, 95mm, and I also have the brand new Solar Performance LT5 throttle body. And if you guys haven't heard of Solar Performance, definitely Google them. I'll actually type it in the chat. Solar Performance throttle body. That company creates some super unique, super very detailed throttle bodies. They're unlike any other type of porting that you normally see, where they just kind of remove all the extra material out and kind of get some extra power, extra like spacing to make it bigger. No, this guy completely redesigns that throttle body and the airflow there. So we've got one very reputable, very proven Prey Performance throttle body, which everybody really does like, and it's proven. I mean, cars with Pre Performance ported anything run very well. And then we have the newcomer, which is Solar Performance, and their unique design. I can't wait to test them both out and see what the data shows on HP tuners as to which one flows better. I'm really excited. So that video is definitely coming up, and hopefully will help a lot of people decide, you know, whether one is worth more than the other, or which one they would rather go with. So that's really exciting. It's the first time I'm going to get to really do a kind of comparison. Luis, is my job slowing down, and am I worried about the economy? So luckily, I'm in the power industry, specifically in the utility electricity industry. So you see these lights here, this laptop here. I mean, that's always going to need to be on. Our company's slogan is always there. Centerpoint Energy's slogan is always there. And my job specifically is working with one of the most important materials that is required to transport and transmit and get power to your house, and that is the transformers. I actually work on the very high voltage, massive transformers that are probably as bigger than, you know, a normal like room. These things are substation, very high voltage level transformers that are used to convert the power down to usable levels that normal houses would then use in your outlets and stuff. So I'm not concerned with my job slowing down. Am I worried about the economy? A little bit, but I feel like my job is pretty steady, and I'm in a position where I'm pretty much one of the few people that actually knows the material and works with the material. So my job is basically to not design, but to quote and figure out what are the requirements, what specifications we need for the transformers. It's my job to choose where we buy them from, and also my job to work on them if they if there's some issue and something fails on it. My job to go out and look at it and inspect and figure out what's wrong. So I would hope they're all. I'm a big Autobots guy. I'm always batting for the good guys and for helping the good people out. So I would hope they were Autobot transformers. But yeah, definitely not worried about my job. But the economy will slow. It will slow down. I mean, it can't keep growing the way it has been. So it'll slow down, but we'll see. What will it take to get you into the tens? So Gregory, from what I've gathered, the ported throttle body, which I'm putting on, the MSD intake manifold ported as well, those two things together are apparently a very big jump. And in good weather, especially now that we're getting into the fall, where the DA can come down into the hundreds instead of thousands, the car could potentially see a 10 in a cool night with great DA with just those bolt-ons and no cam, actually. That's actually one of my goals, is to get into the 10s without a cam. And I think it's very doable in the Camaros with the pretty much full bolt-ons that you could think about. The lighter wheels on the front. I think it's doable in very good weather. Now, in this kind of weather, obviously doing a cam and heads is probably going to get you into 10s consistently all day long. Or you can do what I kind of plan on doing, which is nitrous, and just run a 100 shot of nitrous and be in the mid-10s all day long. So it's definitely doable without a cam, I think, in good weather. But if you want to just be able to run 10s in any weather, doing nitrous would be a good way to get there, which would be a lot cheaper than a cam, to be honest, because a cam is very involved in just parts alone is going to be what a nitrous kit will cost you. And then, of course, the labor to do the install. I mean, I like to do my own installs, but when it comes to tearing an engine down and really getting into it, I don't know how I feel. I'd be scared. I wouldn't be scared, but it's a LT. It's a brand new platform. It's a lot of. They have a lot of silicone as gaskets. They don't really make gaskets. So I definitely want a professional taking care of that installation. If it was an LS motor, then I probably would have tried and do it on my own. But yeah, guys, that's kind of where we're at with the Camaro. We're going to be doing ported throttle body and the MSD ported matched intake. And then I'm going to throw nitrous at it, guys. And I'm going to try to get to the low 10s on just bolt-ons and 100 or 150 shot of nitrous. And who knows, in some very cool weather, it'll maybe hit maybe a 999. That would be awesome. But other than that, I think that's kind of where I'm at before I can do a cam and heads and all that. Try to do nitrous kit. It'll be a quick way to get there. For those of you guys joining, welcome. Talking about the Camaro and what kind of the plans are. 19A10, I'm about to get BTR Stage 2 headers colder. Gregory, that is awesome. That is going to run really well. I think with that BTR Stage 2 headers colder in the 85, you should probably easily see a 10-second, high 10-second pass as is. Go ahead and get the ported throttle body and the MSD ported, especially with the A10s. One thing that we've seen is that with the 10-speed automatics, once you get out of first gear and you're going down the track, I mean, your RPM and doesn't drop below about 5,000 to 5,500 RPM throughout the rest of the run, and that is pretty much where that MSD ported manifold is going to really shine compared to the stock manifolds. Even with if you get a stock manifold ported, the MSD is in that 55 to 6,500 RPM range is just going to outflow and run way better, more power in the top end. So really good. That's awesome. But if you can and you want some little extra more flow, definitely look into getting the 95 millimeter or even 103 millimeter throttle body and the MSD ported. That's going to be a really nice setup. Really, really nice. Luis, yeah, that's definitely what I probably should have done instead of getting that Mach 1 is something that's reliable. But I think I'll be fine. I've read that some people are porting this. Yes, and that's great. The stock intake manifold ported will do really well, and the stock intake manifold ported will do pretty much as well as a stock MSD manifold. But once you port the MSD, and definitely more with our 10 speeds, the RPM range that we stay at is so much higher throughout the whole run that you really see the gains and the benefits of using an MSD versus a ported stock on the 10 speeds. 8 speeds are debatable. You still can get really good power out of the MSD, but a ported stock also can do just as well. Ultimately, what you want is basically shove as much air as possible, and the MSD is going to be the one to get you there. And by the way, keep an eye out for my video coming out again tomorrow, where I kind of show you guys a little sneak peek of the 2 throttle bodies, but also the main focus of that video that's coming out tomorrow is going to be how awesome ceramic coating is, guys. Ceramic coating is so amazing. I just spent this whole afternoon washing both the Mustang and the Camaro. The Camaro was filthy. It needed to get washed. I look forward to seeing that video, Greg. Definitely look forward to seeing it. The Camaro was filthy, and so I washed both of them. And the Mustang was outside. I leave that outside all day, every day. And it rained a couple times in this week, so I finally washed them. And my goodness, washing a car that has ceramic coating, guys, so much easier and faster and better than washing a car that isn't ceramic coated. it is really, really, really awesome. So if you guys are kind of on the fence about doing ceramic coating, definitely recommend doing it, especially on a car that you daily drive as well, because you literally just can power wash the dirt away, and that's it. You don't have to wipe it with soap or anything. That's how amazing it is. But check a look out and keep an eye out for that video, because that one's gonna be really, really cool. So anyways, guys, I like to do these little chats to kind of give you guys an update on, you know, where I'm at with my cars, and, you know, kind of what the next steps are with the Camaro. That is, of course, trying to run an 11.5, as you guys see in the title, and trying new things like ported throttle bodies, and hopefully here in the next couple months, MSD ported intake. Now with the Mustang, I know a lot of you guys, DeMontre in Texas City, apparently LOF time. What do you mean, Luis? LOF time? DeMontre in Texas City, apparently. Oh, warranty, lifetime. Oh, lifetime warranty. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that stuff. Usually they'll find ways to weasel their way out of it, or say that, oh, it can't really cover this because of this or that. So I'm never a big fan of that stuff. But so now I wanted to kind of shift over a little bit to the Mustang. So I got the Mustang about a couple weeks ago, and I don't think I've done a live since I got the Mustang. So this is actually the first time I'm talking back and forth with you guys. So I think it caught a lot of people off by surprise. And the last time we did this live, I asked you guys, I made a question to you guys about if you could get a car that, you know, was like your first impression dream car, would you do it? And that happened to be the Mustang for me, specifically a Mach 1. And I think that's what a lot of people were like, oh no, you got a Mustang. Why would you get a Mustang, especially like that year and that model or whatever, or that design? And it's only related to the Mach 1, guys. The Mach 1 was that first car that, as a young kid, I saw in person, and was like, whoa, you know? Yeah, I had seen Lamborghinis and stuff, but not the Mach 1. Discount, we won't know yet. I haven't taken it to the track, but I think with what we've got coming to the car, it will, and it should, very, very easily. You just joining in, I will be trying to go to the track here soon and getting some things like a ported throttle body, and I'm actually have 2 different ported throttle bodies that I'm going to be comparing and testing. So that'll give me give everyone else that's got a Camaro a good basis and data to see what is better and what works, what doesn't. So the ported throttle body coming in should easily give me that last bit to get me into the 11.5s. But going back to the Mustang, guys, it doesn't seem to be as popular, of course, as like the Camaro, which of course makes sense. I mean, this channel is mainly built on the Camaro, and that's not changing. The Camaro's not going anywhere. But the Mustang was just one of those cars I found I could get, and I felt like I could bring a car back. It's like when you find, and this is kind of like, I guess, I don't know how you guys are about pets or animals, but it's like when you find a stray dog and you know it needs some love, and you're trying, and you know you want to like help it out. That's kind of what this Mustang was when I saw it, guys. When I saw it, you could tell it was Mach 1. It was a beautiful car, but it needed some love. It needed some care, and it needed someone to give it some attention. And I felt that I could do that. And in the process, show you guys just what are some things that you can do to bring back a car, bring a car back to life, basically. And that's why I had all my videos doing, the way to clay bar it, paint correction, you know, doing all the little things. And it's things that ultimately I haven't really spent that much money on it. I think the things that I've spent the most money on was the paint and the wheels. But aside from that, a lot of the other stuff was just a lot of elbow grease, a lot of love. And I was able to bring this car back from, you know, the junkyard basically. The car is a beautiful, mechanically sound, just needed some love. And I think, hope from you guys that have seen the videos, I mean, it's been a major transformation and it's still ongoing. But I think I might try to keep it for a little while. I don't know that I want to run the Mustang. It's not a fast car. It feels really fast because it's a 5-speed, a manual car, but it's not the most it'll probably run is maybe like a high 13. I think it is tuned without any cats, so it probably would run well. But unfortunately, I still need to fix the differential. The clutch packs from the limited slip differential are pretty much worn out, so the car just does a one-wheel peel in first gear, so it wouldn't run anywhere any good numbers at the track. But I am going to try to fix that so I can do some awesome burnouts. Those meaty 3015 tires, I'm sure, would do an awesome burnout. So no, I don't plan on running the Mustang at the track, at least not right now until I can fix that differential issue. And then I've looked into the Coyote swap guys on the Mustangs, and let me tell you, for that model year, I did a whole Excel spreadsheet, went through all the different parts, just in parts alone that I would need. And with the engine and all the parts that you would need to be able to do it at home, do it yourself, without having, you know, welding or modifying or things like that, you're looking at $14,000 in parts. That is new front K members, the engine, the control packs, all the accessory drives to put everything together, alternators, fuel system. There's just a bunch of things. There's a lot of things that you have to do, a lot of things you have to buy, and it's not difficult from what I can tell. I mean, a lot of it is plug and play, and you're really just doing the work of removing, putting, and doing that stuff. So it's not difficult at all. I think trying to get your gauges to work is a little bit different, but it is still a $14,000 investment in parts, not to mention your time and labor. I've followed YOLO Alex Flores, I think, the guy from YOLO Douchebag, and I asked him, and he had the guy from Power by the Hour who does a lot of these swaps, and he mentioned depending on what parts you're gonna get, what premium parts or discount parts or what motor you get, you're looking between 10 grand and 20 grand for the Coyote swap. Kevin, Greg, you're not too far off, man. But yes, Kevin, the next stuff imminently right now is going to be the ported throttle body, and in a month or two, hopefully, the MSD ported intake. That'll probably round out the stuff that we do for this year. And then hopefully early next year, I plan on going with a nitrous kit, not a 250 shot because I really don't want to blow my motor up, but maybe 100, 150 shot. That's really what's going to be coming up down the pipeline, and I'm excited for that. Luis, what YouTubers do you watch? So I actually watch quite a bit of YouTubers, guys. Some of my favorite ones are, of course, I think Goon Squad, because they do a lot of DIY stuff. I wish I had like their space and their skills to do some of their like body work and stuff. That's pretty cool. So I watch Goon Squad, Daily Driven Exotics every now and then. Sometimes they have some cool stuff. RP Productions here in Houston. He's from Houston, local guy. He has some really cool videos. He has a lot of Camaro content. Definitely looked at his videos as far as like, who he had work done for him and kind of the parts that he gets. Sinclair Photos, if you guys don't know him, the guy is really awesome. AJ goes around, and he basically is like the next up and coming like car spotter and stuff. And his Cars and Coffee monthly videos are awesome. He always has all the sends and all that cool stuff. He went to Monterey Car Week. He did all that stuff. So definitely check out Sinclair Photos if you haven't. Went to one of his rallies. The guy is awesome. So I watch him. Let's see, who else do I watch? Fastlane Pros. If you haven't watched them, they have some really cool stuff coming out. Fastlane Pros. They've got 94 Camaro SS. They've got a G8. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. They've got a C10. They've just got a lot of cool stuff coming out. So Fastlane Pros, definitely check them out. Determined Veteran is another one, really cool. The guy has a really great personality and is doing really good stuff with his ZL1, which is maybe down the line, a year, 2 years from now, something I might move into after, I do what I do with the the SS, but that's farther down the line. Kevin, what numbers do you think you would make on the throttle body and the MSD intake and nitrous? So with the throttle body and the MSD intake, I'm hoping to be getting around the 480 to 490 range to the wheels. I think that's very doable. And then with the nitrous, depending on the shot, 100 shot or 150, I'm hoping I can get somewhere around 600 horsepower to the wheels and maybe like 650 torque. These cars are very torquey and they love nitrous. There was one car I think I saw Prey did where he did 100 shot or 150 shot and went from 450 to 600 horsepower and almost 640. 640 horsepower. Blank name. So this channel is really a car channel. I do a lot of car stuff, a lot of DIY stuff, a lot of things for a lot of the people that are trying to do things on their own. So we do a lot of car related stuff, specifically, at least in my channel, related to the 2019 Camaro SS. But I'm a fan of all kinds of cars, so I actually have a 2003 Mach 1 that I've been building and doing a few videos on for making paint corrections, things like that. And I also have do a bunch of like car events, car meets, going to the track a lot. I run my cars, so all of that stuff. Who's Jorge Salcedo? And Daddy in the Shade, can you help me fix my radio? Sheldon Jr. Williams, thank God, with Gooden and Creek. Gooden Thump with Creek. Yeah, I recommend Rotofab colder into. Kevin, that seems to be the best recommended one for sure. You definitely want to go with the Rotofab. Everyone seems to want to go with the Rotofab dry filter, and that's the best one that I think everyone keeps going with. Whatever, but yeah. Going back to your Kevin Arroyo's original question, what nitrous kit are you getting? I'll probably be going with the nitrous outlet kit for my kit. I really wanted to do a direct port nitrous kit, and hopefully try something like that. That would look really dope. A direct port kit. I've posted on my Instagram before how it looks. I think it'll look awesome under the hood, but they're very pricey. And for the amount of nitrous that I'm going to be running, I think a regular plate kit on a throttle body would work just as well. Blank name, Jack and the Bix, Sheldon Williams, Aaron Rodgers. definitely appreciate you guys commenting a lot. Actually, that actually probably helps the YouTube algorithm push my live stream. So um, that's maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll get more people like wanting to join the live stream. Who knows? The more chats, the more stuff would actually help. Oh, but anyways, guys, yeah, more YouTubers here locally. There's a lot of good YouTubers. Fast Lane Pros, Determined Veteran. I watch MotorTube, even though I can't stand the guy, but I just love watching his stuff just to like laugh at his stuff. But sometimes he has some really cool stuff. So I do watch MotorTube. Stradman, I love to watch the Stradman. The Stradman is an awesome channel. He's basically living the life that I wish I would do, you know. He's living that life, that awesome life. Yeah, Max Chewing, and also, yeah, I do watch Tall Guys car reviews every now and then. Sometimes I just can't get over a lot of, some of his videos are a little cringy, but for the most part, some of them are pretty nice. Max Chewing, and also Joe Knows Best is another awesome one, guys. Joe Knows Best is an awesome channel. I love his stuff. The guy does some awesome cinematic stuff, and he's here in Houston. I would love to work with him and have him teach me some of his like ways of how he gets his editing done. And yeah, definitely. I wish I could do boost on the L21. I'm just so scared of that. I'm scared of that. Luis, appreciate it, man. I'm I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can with what I got, and hopefully share with you guys. I mean, I try to help. I see other people and what they can do, and I'm sure a lot of people look at my stuff and enjoy. Hopefully, enjoy the things that I'm able to do and help out. So yeah, looks like we got a few more people. Luis, I probably will. Once I get a few more subscribers, I probably will definitely do it in Spanish. And I might start doing it in between as well, mix and match. Just similar to, I think, if you guys watch Harry from It's Just a Six, he does a lot of his stuff in Spanish as well, mixes and matches it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I feel like if I start doing it right now, it's probably gonna be like, oh, you copycatting me, but whatever. Eduardo, I have, but not in a sense of performance wise. I'm really like lately I've been watching a lot of videos on ATVs and side by sides, guys. I love side by sides. I'm a big fan. Actually am very interested in buying like a Razor or like an X3 Can-Am Turbo. They're very expensive, and I don't even have a. Yeah, I'm actually American, but definitely Mexican heritage. Um, I would love to side by side, but I mean, I don't even have a truck yet, so I'm not sure. How do you kick people out? I don't even know how you can manage that. Is that in like the participants or something? I don't think you can kick people out, but what's your question? Blank name. Anyways, yeah, I do want to get a truck, but I'd love to like lift it and do all that kind of stuff. No, I'm not from California. I am from Texas. I think I can just remove. It looks like I can just delete a message. Oh wait, hide user. There you go. I can hide the user, so they're still commenting, but only I can see it apparently. Kevin, 19 with 16 to SS. Only thing I got done to it is secondary cat delete. I want to get cold air and long tubes this coming spring. Oh, Kevin, that's awesome, man. That's awesome having a Camaro 2SS at 19. That is awesome. So I went with Speed Engineering. Speed Engineering are the cheapest headers. You can get them with the whole mid-X pipe and everything for around $550. And they've been working great. The quality's been great. The fitment was great. If you can get Speed Engineering and you don't really care about the name brand stuff, then just go with Speed Engineering, man. Save yourself a ton of money. Save yourself. Bad motherfucker. Yeah, I would reuse the stock OEM gaskets or buy some GM gaskets. Tons way better than those like cheap gaskets they have. And why did I delete Poppy Legs? He was sometimes you're getting a little too. You guys are getting out of hand here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hide you guys because it's starting to get. It was funny at first, but not that funny anymore. Let's see. I had the Z28 at 18 a long time ago. I think Luis, I would, yeah. Super would have been nice, man. Next Camaro meet, not sure. I want to go back to the track and then definitely go out to some meets. But right now, not really sure. I need to kind of see what's out there and what's available, and maybe I can do something. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are helping the cause with putting a lot of comments out there, and that definitely does help the algorithm probably like get more people to watch the videos. But I think we're good. Need to come to Louisiana. You know what? I am definitely up to doing something like that, guys. I want to start doing some of those things, like taking a little road trip. Unfortunately, my wife is about 7 months pregnant, so she's going to be due here in November. And right now, I don't really have much, scheduled. I wanted to go to CamaroCon. That was one that I was like, you know what, maybe I can do it, especially like last minute and just go in Las Vegas, but not with the way my wife is right now. Anytime, any complications or things, I don't want to be on the road or do any of that stuff. So at least for this year, it might not, but I definitely do want to start trying to travel around the country with the Camaro and doing all kinds of stuff, especially once I get the wrap. That'll be pretty cool. All right, so we're about 50 minutes in. So how about we go ahead and give away the second gift card? Miguel Nieves traded in the SS for the 5.0. Never. That's not happening, man. That is not happening. The Camaro is staying. The SS is not going anywhere. And bad motherfucker. Yeah, the Mustang is just one of those cars that I got. And honestly, guys, I don't know if I'll even keep it that long. I'll drive it for a little bit, and then if someone offers me good money for it, I'll just go ahead and sell it, because it was one of those things that I had it, I enjoy it, but I'm not like ultra like sentimentally stuck to it. So who knows? I might even have the Mustang in a month or two, or I might have it for 6 months, or I might have it for a year. Who knows? But we'll see. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and give away the next gift card, I'm gonna type a comment, and once I type this comment, you guys will be able to pick a number from 1 to whatever I decided on there. Go ahead and comment your number. Remember, the first one to comment the number is the one that's going to be assigned to it, and then we're going to do the random number generator for this. Actually, sorry, I don't actually have my phone with me, so I would have to go get it. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll go get the phone while you guys comment. And so let me go ahead and type in. So it looks like we have 13 people, and so I'm gonna do 1 through 15, and I'm gonna type that in now. Pick a number from 1 through 15. All right, there you go. So pick a number from 1 through 15 to get a chance to win this $25 gift card. And remember, you can't pick 2 numbers. You have to pick 1. And then go ahead and let this go. So as people picking, sorry, Eduardo, you had it before. I know you picked 7 before, but I wanted to wait till I had the comment to make it even for everyone, that if there's a lag or something like that. So Eduardo, please pick another number. And I'll be right back when I get the cell phone to do the random number generator, guys. All right, I am back. Where are we at? Guys, I am back. I am back. I had to get my phone. All right. And so what do we have here? We've got 1, 7, 8, 11, 13, 12. Come on, guys. Let's get some more numbers. Pick some more numbers, 1 through 15. After my comment, please. So Eduardo, please pick another number, because I really want to give this gift card away as well. And remember, guys, a little bit later on, I'm going to be giving away this cap as well. So stay tuned for that. And Bad, go ahead and pick one, man. Go ahead and pick one. It's $25. Hopefully, you can use it to get some oil or something. 1, 2. See if more people pick a number. Like I've mentioned a lot in a lot of my other Bad. I mean, it's a giveaway. I'm sure you'll find something you can give it. You can give it away to somebody else. How's that? How about that? There you go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why people don't pick. Like, it's just pick a number. I mean, and I'm gladly giving these away. Like I mentioned when I first started this YouTube channel and did my first live, I want to give this away, and I did the YouTube channel to kind of show people informative things, show everyone entertaining things, show entertaining videos, go to the track, do things like that, and hopefully make someone's day or help somebody out. Now that I'm making some YouTube ad money, I like to try to give it back to people. I like to help people out as many ways as possible. So this is YouTube's money, not my money. So hopefully, as the channel grows, if I get bigger and bigger and I start making a little bit more money, then I can give away bigger and better things, maybe $50 gift cards or $100 gift cards or something else, so that's kind of where I'd love this channel to go. Eventually, how if you guys have seen Mr. Beast, who just gives away all the money from the endorsements and money he makes from YouTube and stuff like that. That's kind of what I want to do, but for the car community. You should buy some subs. That's all cool and all. You can get a channel to get really, really big, Appreciate it, bad. That'd be awesome. That would get me really, really big, really fast. But then I don't know that people would like hang around or stick or watch. I want this to be just a natural, organic thing. I mean, I feel like if as the channel grows, it keeps growing, then that means I'm doing a good job, and people actually want to, see what I do and how I do it, and just give back. That's basically, I want to be the Mr. Beast of the car channels, the automotive channels, because everyone always does all these like, oh, this video is brought to you by the sponsorship of blah 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 blah, but and all they do is give you this discount code, but no, I've never seen anybody try to like give you back. I can't. People do that. I thought it was VS, but apparently it's not. Yeah, people do that, and it's crazy. They definitely buy subs. But yeah, guys, you see all these big YouTubers, and they're making a lot of money off of YouTube. And yeah, I think like Street Speed 717. I watch his stuff too, and they basically give away cars, right? But they don't really give them away. I mean, you have to buy their merchandise. You have to, buy to get into their drawings and stuff like that. And I mean, you're still not technically giving it away. And I mean, I would love to just be able to say, I'll make a YouTube video and literally give a car away. That is like my ultimate vision. My ultimate goal is to just be able to say, you know what, YouTube is helping me generate this much money that I can, maybe change somebody's lives and give them a car, and not use my money again, use YouTube's money. That'd be awesome. Or someone that is really a diehard car guy, but just might not have the funds to be able to modify their cars, help them out. That's really the ultimate goal. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers picked so far out of the 15, and we have 12 people currently in the live chat. So Beretta Slim, you haven't picked a number yet, so it'd be nice if you could pick a number. And I think after that, then we can go ahead and that's the last person that hasn't picked a number yet. So Beretta, if you're still, you're watching or something, and make sure you pick a number. I actually haven't really looked into TikTok. I'm not sure what TikTok is, but I'll definitely look at it. I've heard about it. I've seen a few people say, like, mention it, but I haven't actually researched it or looked in to see what that is. All right, come on, Beretta Slim. You haven't picked the number yet. If you can pick a number, that'd be awesome. Miguel Nieves, 5, okay. And then, what's up, Anthony? You're just joining in. You can go back and look for my last comment on the chat and go from there and pick a number from 1 through 15. Giving away the second gift card right now. So there's a few numbers that have already been picked. If you want to go ahead and pick a number, go ahead and pick one that hasn't already been picked. Luis, that McLaren was sick. That was a really, really sick. Tony, you're just like bad over here. Go ahead and pick a number, man. If you don't want it, use it to buy some spark plugs or oil for the G8, man. Yeah, I really enjoy the Cars and Coffee videos, guys. I like going to the meets and showing you guys all the stuff, the cool stuff that's out there. I really want to do some, cruises like the one I did with Sinclair Photos, where we went through the Washburn Tunnel. Because we have a tunnel here in Houston, I'm definitely going to be going to that tunnel a lot more and showing you more videos of that too. Awesome, Tony. So you got number 4. Perfect. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, and 13. So, dude, that's awesome, man. Her McLaren, that girl's McLaren is pretty cool. All right, so I think we've got enough numbers now that I'm gonna go ahead and run this. We're exactly 1 hour, so this will be for those that are joined in right now. So let's go ahead and get on our app here, and we're gonna go to random.org. So it's loading up. You guys can see it here. It's loading up, and we're gonna go 1 through 15, like we mentioned. And we're going to go ahead. Actually, what I'm going to do is refresh this, guys, just to make sure that it's legit. So refresh. We're going to do 1 through 15. And I'm going to hit the generate 3 times. I've been doing this all the time. So I'm going to do it 3 times, and the number is going to be winning. So we're going to do 1, 2, it's still trying to generate a number the second time. Uh-oh. Okay. And then the third time. The winner is 4. Tony, you got 4, man. and you didn't want to play. Oh, man. Guys, you saw me refresh it, and I literally hit 3 times. And I mean, I don't know how much fair I can get with this. You know, I don't make you guys. I know some people have some YouTubers. You have to do something or whatever. Like, you just literally picking a number. So Tony, congratulations, man! Congratulations, David. Yes, this is the iPhone XR Red Edition, and the Mustang is great, guys. Tony, the Mustang is awesome. The car runs great, looks great, much better now compared to last time. And there's just a few little things I need to get it aligned. Unfortunately, my inner and outer tie rods are shot in that car. I'm assuming they're the original ones. So that's gonna need to get replaced. I've already ordered them. The shop that I went to wanted to charge me $300 to install inner and outer tie rods, labor, and parts. I was like, no, I can do that myself. So I ordered all the inner and outer tie rods for both sides for $60, and I'll do it myself. Kevin, yes, I do. It is Jorge's Vlog on Instagram. You can look for me at Jorge's Vlog. But so I need to do the inner and outer tie rods. I'll probably do that this weekend, and then go back and get the car aligned, because of course I just got the new wheels on it, and I don't want the tires to eat themselves out or anything like that. So definitely going to be doing that. As far as mods, power mods, I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep that car pretty stock. It's already original. All it's got is a tune and a cat delete. So with an air intake. So I'm not going to do any power mods. I'm going to keep it as is. I do have to fix a leaking pinion seal on the differential, as well as the clutch on the limited slip, because right now it's basically just a one-wheel peel Mustang. So I need to get those clutches replaced so that I can actually get the car to lock up when I punch it. Tony, that I was looking at, and just like I found the Mach 1 for a good deal, I saw some Terminators that I was interested in, but they're still a little too high up on the price range. They're a lot higher than what a Mach 1 is going for right now, so it's just not going to work. And Luis, yes, for those that are joining or those that are still on live, I am going to be giving this hat away. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to be giving this hat away here in this live. this is actually one of two. I've only had 2 of these made, and I haven't ordered more because they're pretty expensive, and I just don't know that people want to pay, you know, $35, $40 for a hat from a YouTuber, a small YouTuber like me. Miguel, you have a 5th Gen SS with headers X and tuning got gap biased. Miguel, the 19s are really quick. I actually pulled on a 5th Gen with long tubes, with heads, cam, full drag pack or rear drag pack, and converter. So I mean, the 6 speeds are definitely generationally worlds ahead of the fifth gens. Oh man, Luis, that's some bad luck right there, man. That is some bad luck. So yeah, guys, that's where going with like the discount tire, even though they're a little more expensive, going with them and their lifetime warranty or whatever is definitely worth it. Dude, Tony, can't wait, man. Can't wait to see how the car does. Luis, that's rough, man. That is rough. Anyways, guys, for those that are joining, I love cars, and if you guys have questions, I'm somewhat knowledgeable, and I would love to hear your questions. If you have any questions with regards to modding the Camaro SS 86 Gen generally, or if you have questions on the Mustang, let me know, and we can get to chatting. And by the way, I am going to try to go back to the track here tomorrow. If it goes well, if it doesn't go well, I'm still going to make a video of it. But the goal is to run the 11.5 without the throttle body. I want to run an 11.5 using the manual shifters and the trans tune. Tony, so far we haven't made too many adjustments, but what I found is that I can use the paddles to get the car to rev out to 6,500 without it choking out the way it did before it was tuned. So I'm going to go back to the track and try it manual mode and see how that works. And then I'm also going to be trying out 2 different ported throttle bodies from 2 different companies or 2 different vendors to see which one works better and which one doesn't, and data log them both and see which one flows well or doesn't flow well, and show you guys the results of which one is the better product, and which one feels better in that regard. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up with the Camaro, and we'll see how it goes. Bad, yes, I do have E85. I am running E85. Currently have half a tank of E85. That's 75%. So it's not the full E85, but it should do still very, very well. Tony, no, actually, when it comes to the Camaros and the 6 gens, one of them is the Prey Performance throttle body. Very, very reputable, and a lot of people have seen proven results with it. And the other one is a brand new throttle body that's come out, which is the Solar Performance. And their throttle body design is like way out of the box, a lot different than the normal ported throttle bodies. So I have both of them. I actually have both of them here waiting to get put on. So we'll see which one actually performs better than the other. The Prey Performance is the one that a lot of 6 gens kind of swear by. The Solar Performance, if you guys look that up, SOLER Performance, Solar Performance throttle bodies. The guy has a lot of data and a lot of looks like engineering behind the things that he did, because it's a very unique port job that's done on that throttle body. They're both exactly the same LT5 95mm throttle bodies, just a different design port. So I'm very interested to see how they flow and which one feels better, and which one performs better. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely looking forward to seeing the results. And bad, I do plan on probably going with Prey Performance's MSD ported intake, just because of the proven results that everybody seems to be getting. Luis, man, I wish I could get the new vet, but it's gonna be difficult for sure. I'm not making that much money. I would probably have to sell the SS, sell the Mustang, and sell everything. And yeah, bad. The ports, just with ports, they claim a lot of stuff, and that's why I got actually both of them. I've got both throttle bodies, and I'm going to use HP Tuners as a math flow data and manifold pressure data to see just how much, you know, each one of those two different throttle bodies is going to flow, and then look at it and see how much it flows over the stock 87 millimeter throttle body. So we'll see how that works. Bad. Like I actually bought a member on the Camaro 6 forums was selling a brand new Prey ported throttle body that he had gotten. So I bought that off of him. So I already had. So I got a brand new Prey Performance ported throttle body through another guy that bought it. And then the Solar Performance, I was able to get a brand new one from Solar, as to do my testing. I will say I paid for both of them. So I paid for the Prey Performance one, and I also paid for the Solar Performance one. But I am going to mention it, and I will mention it again in the YouTube video that I make on it. They did give me a discount on the Solar one because I'm doing a review on it, or like a video on it. They gave me a $200 discount, so I got a brand new one for the price of what they call the reworking of what you send in. So but just because I got the discount and from both of them, I am gonna show the straight data. I'm not gonna try to just because I got a discount on one, say this one is better than the other. Definitely gonna show you guys all the data and really like be as transparent as possible when it comes to which one's going to be the one that flows more, which one feels better, and all that. I'm not going to try to get any of this bias stuff going. That's not what I want, especially, which is why I'm going to definitely let everyone know in the video as well that I did get a small discount to review it, which is pretty awesome. I never thought I'd actually get discounts on parts, from because of YouTube. YouTube has been really great, and it's helped me get to a lot of stuff. Bad. I still need to go to the dyno. I want to go to the dyno. I've just not been able to get the right timing and everything lined up with the shop that I did my original stock dyno with. But stock, it put down 412 to the wheels, 412 horsepower and 419 pound-feet of torque. That was bone stock on the 1-to-1 gear, which is 7th gear on the 10 speeds. And then now with everything that I've done, not including the throttle body, I'm thinking the car should be about 460-ish to 470-ish, maybe closer to 460. With the ported throttle body and the ported manifold, I'm hoping the 480 to 490 range is where I should be at with just straight bolt-ons and the E85, of course. Luis, yes, I do watch Rick and Morty. I'm definitely excited for season 4. I'm looking forward to that one. And did someone answer about like what kind of gas? I run E85 on the car. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Bad. No, I actually haven't been able to, so my original goal was to put the headers with 93, take it to the dyno and see exactly just how much headers would have gained me. Then do like the air intake, take it back to the dyno and see how much the air intake would have gained me. Then go do the 85 and then do the dyno and see how that would have, like, how much that would have gained me. Now, by dyno, I'm just, the way I've got my tune and my data logging set up, I can do wideband information on, I can data log the wideband information on the street when I'm running or when I'm at the track. So my tuner's been able to dial it in really well using the wideband info that I send them through my data logs. So I don't need to go to the dyno to, you know, do a wide open throttle calibration or anything like that. Do you reinstall the tunnel brace with the aftermarket X pipe? Able Shocker? No, I did not. Able Rocker, sorry. No, I did not install my tunnel brace. The base, I think you can, but you have to add like washers because the X pipe actually sits a little lower than where the bracket bolts right up to it. So I didn't put the tunnel brace back on, but I'm sure you could probably adjust the X pipe to get it as close to inside the thing as possible. But what do you mean the draggy sideways? Oh, so that's the way that it does the video. You have to have the phone oriented in a certain direction. So like when the car is recording, it needs to be. I mean, I guess see with the, like when the camera's up, like it has to be with the camera on the upside, like this in this direction. If you put it the other way around, it basically flips the image around. So there's only one orientation that you can do the video in. And I had it in the wrong orientation the whole time because I was trying to get a different angle of the gauges. But hopefully I can fix that in the next videos. You need to get a phone mount, a good phone mount, one that has the hard like arm, not like the flexible arm, and then just put it on like the windshield and get it there. I did the first time I ever used the Dragon. I put the videos; they worked great, but I had the flexible like arm mount, and it was just shaking like crazy. So I got the solid arm, and it works a lot better. Just I had it upside down, so you can't get the videos. So definitely look at getting a phone mount, one with like a solid arm. That's what I would go with, and it'll be really good. And the drag is awesome. Definitely gonna be when I do the trials with the draggy, I'm gonna be doing the trials with throttle body. Sorry, I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Oh, sorry. Conjugate ser, por favor, in present tense. Ser, soy. Who it would be soy, right? The present tense of ser is soy. Yeah, like yo soy. Okay. Yeah, my Spanish is not perfect, so I'm like probably a 7 out of 10 in my Spanish. Soybean, your bean. But yeah, the Draggy is really awesome, guys, and it's very accurate. I think it's very accurate, really, really accurate. Definitely one of my most favorite like investments or things that I bought in for the car, actually, because I can use it on any car. I'll probably use it to do the like 30 to 100 on the Mustang and see how that works. That'd be pretty cool. You know, just to compare it to the 30 to 100 that I have on the Camaros. I'm sure like again, the Mustang feels really fast, but it's not fast at all. Yeah, the battery doesn't last too long, but if you charge it before you're going to use it, then it works pretty well. But you do have to charge it. You got to remember to charge before you use it. Definitely recommend, especially if you live far from the track. I don't live far from the track, but sometimes just going to the track is not possible, or like something happens that day and I can't go that day. And having that, I can do it on the street or do it anywhere. All right, guys, give me some ideas. How should I give away this cap? I'm out of ideas. I don't want to do the random number generator. So I write down, comment some ideas. What can I do to give away for the giveaway to make it fair? I want to make this as fair as possible because this is a really nice cap. Trying to make it fair, Luis. Trying to make it fair. Race for it. Yeah, I really wanted to figure out how I can give this hat away fairly. I mean, it's very nice cap. It's new era, adjustable cap. So I think I can definitely ask a question, but it definitely is going to have to be pretty detailed. That's a good one. Write out names in small pieces, but that might take a little while. And then, doing it and stuff. I'm not a big fan of the Vanderhall stuff. It just doesn't do anything for me. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna think while we keep talking about other stuff. Like I'm gonna bring up another question about my previous video, something that's gonna be probably hopefully harder to answer, and see how that goes. Trying to think now. What would be a good question? I think I have it. Yes, actually, that's a good one. A lot of them, because those are the real ones. Those are the real people that really would know it. The ones from the original. Yep. Actually, I'm not gonna go that far. But I'll go to the Camaro, and I am gonna go with how much did I pay for? No, that's not gonna work. What's a good club to go to on Thursday night? Thursday night, actually not 45K, but that's not the question I'm gonna ask because I think that's a little too specific. People can just kind of randomly just not name out numbers. What's a good club on Thursday night? So I'm not a big club guy, but I would go. I used to go on Thursday nights to Little Woodrow's down in Midtown. It used to get really nuts. They just have turtle races, and the turtle races were dope. They were really fun. You would get to go pick a number and have a turtle to race that was yours turtle. If they won, you would get free drinks. So that's always cool. I don't know if they still do that, but the turtle races are always fun on Thursdays here in Houston. Let's see. Yeah, turtle race. Yeah, man, those are fun. Let's see. Actually, I think I got it. The question is going to be I already asked that question. Man, I'm trying to make it hard and difficult because this is a really cool cap. Ooh, I think I know. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. All right. Here is the question. And actually, I'm going to type the question in the live chat because that way everyone sees it at the same time. Because I really want to give everyone a fair chance. So let me go ahead and type the question. Make it a conduit. Make it a conduit. Again, that I want to go to a lot of cool places and definitely going to be in my to-do list next year. There's a lot of places I do want to visit and a lot of places I want to go for sure. That is happening. I'm definitely going to be planning a lot of that stuff out. Let's see. Here is the question. The question is, man, okay. I don't know if I put that in a video. I don't know if I put how fast the car went from the draggy in the custom modes. Don't know that I did that. But let's see. Look at the history. Roxer. What's the Roxer Jeep? I don't think I've seen that one. That would help. That would be a good question, and that, yep, that would definitely be a good question. What is the fastest quarter mile time down to the? What is the fastest quarter mile time I have ran on the Camaro SS? Needs to be exact to the .xx time. There you go. All right, guys. So the questions to get this cap is going to be, what was the fastest quarter mile time that I ran on the Camaro SS down to the .xx times? So it's going to be basically, I also need the mile per hour down to the mile per hour as well. Both of the numbers need to be down to the double tenths, guys. So what is the fastest time? I haven't seen the answer yet. Both mile time and the mile per hour need to be down to the 100th, I believe, not the 10th. So Abel Rocker, that is incorrect. And again, I need them to be down to the hundredths on both the time and the speed. So you really need to go back and look it up. That is actually incorrect. What's going on, Kurt? Look up the last comment that I've made. That question is to answer. You get the right answer, and you get this cap. This one of only 2 of these caps. Kevin, that is incorrect. And again, even the mile per hour needs to be down to the hundredths. That two decimal places after, I believe that's 100th. So what I need to see is something like 12.34 at 56.78. That is what I'm looking for in terms of the accuracy, guys. 2 tenths after the decimal place, and nobody's been able to get it just yet. Joe, so close, but that is incorrect. That is incorrect. Very close though. Tina, no, that is incorrect. Incorrect, Joe. Incorrect. Not. One of your numbers is off. One of your numbers is off. Abe, it's actually gone faster than that. Tina, faster than that. Eduardo, everyone, you guys are close, but one of your numbers is off. Eduardo, your number is off. Joe, nope. That's not it. Come on, guys. And I could probably kind of, you know what? Let's just say in one of my other accounts, I've also posted this I've also posted in Facebook and in my Instagram. So that should give you a clue where you can go find out exactly what the time is. So that was a good question, Bad. That was a good question. Eduardo, nope, that's not it. Num, it's gone faster than that. Man, that was a good question. I like putting that accuracy down to it because people are just starting to guess now on it. Bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. Abel got it, guys. It was 11:60. Actually, the real time was 11:600 at 121.08 miles an hour. Everyone was so close. Everyone had that 121, but didn't have the last two bits on the miles per hour. Now, I did mention I had it on my other accounts, and if you have it on, Instagram's got either comments or pictures, and that's probably would have been the fastest way to do it is just get on Instagram, guys, because I posted the time slip on Instagram with the fastest it's gone. And that is correct, in 128. All right, so for those of you guys that won, Tony, I don't know if you're still on, but I have you on Facebook. And crap, who was the first person that won? Oh, man. I need to go back and find out who was the first person that won the first one. Was it Bad? Did you win the first one? Luis, there you go. Yeah, Luis. Okay, Luis. So for you, Luis, go ahead and send me an email to jorgesvlog@gmail.com. So go ahead and send me an email there saying that you won the gift card. And Abel, do the same thing. Send me an email there saying that you won the cap with your address so that I can ship these out to you guys. So go ahead and once you guys send me that email, I can go ahead and get this shipped out to you guys here soon. And then again, Abel, go ahead and send me an email with your address and let me know that you won the cap, and I'll get this sent out to you guys. And then Tony, I don't know if you're still on or not, but go ahead and send me your address and we'll get it taken care of. Bad, appreciate it. Thanks a lot for joining the chat. And definitely look forward to getting something going out to Louisiana and doing some awesome stuff out there. And when I do, I'll definitely let you know. Man, that was awesome. That was fun. Ant vlogs, let's race. Let's do it, man. You here in Houston? Let's get it set up. That's another thing I want to try to do is get more racing videos for you guys. Atlanta, okay. Oh wait, crap! I just remembered. You're right, Joe. You did win it, man. Luis, you always trying to pull a quick one on me, man. You're right. You're right. Tony, you ain't lying, man. Everyone loves the Mexico racing footage, and I will be going out there, definitely. I don't like going out there unless I've made changes to my car, because it seems like every time we go out there, it's the same cars anyways. Um, and what kind of car you have, man? I'm sure you have a really fast, good, awesome looking car. Joe, go ahead and send me an email, man, with your address. Sorry about that. um, 50 2017 SS. That's awesome. I mean, I'm always down. I don't know that I'd be going to Atlanta anytime soon, but you know, if we ever had a chance, I'd love to do it. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm trying to get the car, you know, fully bolt on. How far are you from Katy? I'm not that far. Katie's probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes away from my house. I'm trying to get the car full bolt on and then with nitrous so that I can have fun racing, you know, full bolt on cars on just full bolt on, and then have enough power and enough juice to be able to run, you know, some higher, you know, boosted cars and things like that. That's kind of the end goal for this Camaro SS, is have something that I can run hard and fast with the bolt-on guys, but then throw that extra juice in there to run the boosted guys and the, you know, cam heads and all that. Yeah, but here in Houston, there is a big street racing scene. You know, there's a big, very organized. I would say very organized, or some of them are very organized. And I mean, there's guys out here that are racing, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, pretty much anytime during the Tuesdays. Um, I I mean, I got to wake up at 5 to go to work every day, so or Monday through Friday. So during the week, I can't really make it out to those events. I've tried to go out to like Thursday events, but yeah, there's a lot of well organized like events out here for sure. And if you do come out, let me know. Add me on Instagram. The links on a lot of the videos, and let me know. We can get something set up. Well, what all is done to your 2017 SS, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to do it, man. All right, guys. Well, been at it for about an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, definitely. I've been at it for about an hour and 40 minutes, guys. We've given everything away. Congratulations to the winners, to Joe for the first one, to Tony for the second one, and then to Abel for the cap. Um, you know, hopefully you enjoy the cap. It is only one of two. I mean, I would make more, but they're kind of pricey. I think if I made these, I'd have to probably sell them at about $35 to $40. And honestly, I don't think people would buy it. I mean, I posted the shirts, the T-shirts, which are really premium, for about $25, $22, and nobody's bought a shirt yet. So I don't feel like actually spending money on, you know, having to buy, you know, 5 or 10 of these and just having to sit there and nobody buying them. I might buy a couple more and maybe give them out, but at this time, I guess where this channel is, I mean, people aren't running out there like street speed to buy merch and stuff. So it'll be a while before I make any more of these. But yeah. Really? That's interesting. That's pretty cool, man. That's interesting. I'm sure a lot of these actors think very highly of themselves. But anyways, guys, any last questions? Any last comments or things you guys like for me to talk about really quick here? I'm just got about 5 minutes left, and then I'm gonna end this thing. Again, Joe, Tony, and Abel, don't forget to send me an email with you guys' what you guys want and where you got it. No problem, Joe. Have a good one, man. All right, I got Abel. I got your email. I got Joe's. So Tony, whenever you get a chance, just send me your email with your address so that I can go ahead and send it out to you. Any other questions, guys? Well, I'm gonna take that as a no. So appreciate it. Kevin, check out my car. Abel, why didn't I get my car tuned by Matt Sorian? I'm a big Fast and Furious fan, and I didn't get my car tuned by Matt Sorian because I've been with Patrick Guerra or Pat G from Victoria for a long time, back since like 2012 when he tuned my Pontiac G8, and I'm a big fan of his work. He's very methodical in his thing, and he doesn't go extreme with your tune, so you're not gonna probably maybe get the max effort out of it, but your car's gonna last a long time. So that's why I went with him, just because I got a lot of repertoire and experience with him. The other thing that really led me to go to him versus Matt Sorian was that I found out a couple years ago that Matt Sorian actually gets Pat G to tune some of his car's transmissions. So guys will, like Matt Sorian will tune the engine, and then for some of those, like I guess specialized applications or things like that, Pat G actually tunes the transmissions. Pat G's a mastermind when it comes to transmissions. Tony has my old Pontiac G8 Pro Charge, about 700 to the wheels, and it's still 125,000, maybe more now that Tony has it, miles, and it's still on the stock transmission and hasn't had any issue really. I've just changed fluid outs, made sure things, and it's still shifting fluidly. So that is another big thing of why I decided to go with Pat G's. That when a tuner goes to another tuner to get some other help with tuning, to me it's kind of like a who's the master and who's the apprentice kind of thing. And I think that kind of showed me that Pat G definitely knew what he was doing. That's why I get my stuff tuned by Pat. And Kev, I'm definitely gonna go look at your stuff right now. Just sent you a follow back, man. 2SS 2016. Sweet, and it's a 6-speed, Kevin. That's awesome, man. I love my manuals. Awesome car. Anyways, guys, had a great time. Appreciate all of you guys joining me. And Kevin, by the way, you're out, and it looks like you're out there. I'm definitely a big fan of J-Rod Speed Shop. If I do any type of cam or head work, my car's definitely going to them. And I know they work a lot with Matt Sorian. So you got to just, give credit where credit is due sometimes. All right, guys, that is it for today's live. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll probably try to get another one done in another 2 weeks. We'll see how that goes, and I'm going to be going back to the track, still working on the cars, doing a lot of stuff. We'll have to keep an eye out for tomorrow's upload, where I kind of basically go over a little sneak peek of the throttle bodies as well as the main focus of the video is show you guys just how awesome ceramic coating is and why you should definitely do it to your cars. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.